apologies. We have the fan on, so I hope it's not interfering with the sound too much. We have not started this day very well. It's day 22 of Vlogmas. Welcome to the channel. If this is your first time, welcome back if you've been before. Lovely to have you either way. The disaster that happened this morning was water got spilt. An unstable pile fell down onto where I had a glass of water, and then the glass of water tipped over and wet a whole bunch of stuff like down here, right here. And I've just spent about an hour working out what's wet, trying to dry things off, minimizing the damage. I don't think much has been like completely destroyed by the water, but it was just not how I wanted to start today. Not a job I wanted to be doing. Anyway, also the pens that we use for the for doing the puzzle from the advent calendar, one of them has rolled somewhere and I cannot for the life of me find it. So that's also a bit of a disaster. I'll just have to find another one, I guess, that's as close as possible to the colour, but anyway, what do you do? Alright, we're going to start our day proper now. Fix it up. Make it better than what it was before. So we're going to do our Advent activities for the morning. So let's start with our roll. It's a 3. Okay, I'm very excited that this is a 3. And the reason is there's only 2 left on the Everymans, which is what we spin from when it's a 3 or a 4. So let's find out which of the 2 we're going to be reading today. It is the Blue Carbuncle. Alright, let's find out what that one is. I just pop across to my spreadsheet. The Blue Carbuncle is by Arthur Conan Doyle. Okay, this is very exciting. And it is on page 81. Oh, I just saw, when I was flicking, I just saw the words Sherlock Holmes. So this is going to be a Sherlock Holmes story, which is very exciting. And that means we now only, after I've read this one, I'm only going to have one more story left to read in the Everyman's collection, which is called The Carol Sing by John Updike. So that's quite exciting. All right, let's continue on with some advent calendars. So today is the 22nd. There we go. Nope. There we go. What's the bet? This is going to be another one of those little clips, although I think it's going to be multiple. I cannot open it out. Come here. It is. It's 2 clips. Alright, so we only have 2 left on this one. This is a 24. So we've got this little one down here and then the big one here. And I'm still so curious to know what's in there. Anyway, what we got today was... Can I do it without? 2 little clips. Alright, let's do this one to find out what our figurine is today. Where is 22? Oh, it's down in the bottom corner, right here. It's a fairy, angel, Christmas fairy, I guess. Interesting. Alright. I was going to say not canon, but then in the story that I just read yesterday, it contained fairies. So, and our socks for today, we should be up to this one, I suspect. Yes, that one's empty. This one. Why is this so difficult? Okay. Alright, okay. Oh, is this Groot? I think this is Groot with a Christmas hat on, which is fun. And these are the little socks as well, little ankle socks. Alright, and last one. This one. We only have one left in our stationery one that only has the 12, so we'll open that tomorrow, and that will be it for that one. I did not want to come out there. Alright, our tea for today is turmeric gold. And here is our little puzzle. Our joke is, what do otters say when they get tangled up in seaweed? What do otters say when they get tangled up in seaweed? And the answer is, kelp, kelp. Fun. What fun. And here we are. That's all of our things for this morning. So today I don't have too much on, but I do have to head out to an appointment for a remedial massage. Last one of the year. My shoulders are killing me. Now, earlier today, because I woke up quite early this morning and it was still kind of dark, and I was like, oh, you know what, I haven't shown everybody my mantelpiece, which is sort of there, just there, to where you are right now. And because I haven't shown it to you, I was like, oh, it's actually still dark enough. I put all the little lights on, you'll be able to see. So I've taken some footage of everything lit up in a sort of darkish space. Then I waited till it was brighter, and then I've done another lot of footage so that you can see some of the detail that you can't see when it's dark. My decorating style is Christmas has thrown up on my mantelpiece. So it's very busy, which I know doesn't suit everybody, but it does suit me. So anyway, I hope you enjoy. Please enjoy this footage that you're about to see. And I will be back later on. I think I will hold on and do all of this stuff when I get back from my appointment. Perhaps even in the evening, we'll see. But if anything else Christmassy happens, I'll bring you along, or even just interesting. But I think today is just going to be a resting day. Maybe I'll do a bit of reading. Maybe I'll do a bit of tidying up, cleaning, though I've already done that unexpectedly this morning. We shall see. And actually, I still do have another mini blocks to do of a reindeer, so maybe I will do that. We'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling later on today. Hello, it is now mid-afternoon, and I realised while I was on my way to my massage appointment this morning that we didn't do earrings today, because I went to go like this and then I was like, oh, I'm not wearing any earrings, so let's do an earring selection. A little bit late, and I am just hanging around the house now, but that's okay, we can still be festive. I think we'll do some little reindeer dangles. So, let's see. That's what they look like. So we'll pop them on. And the other thing that I wanted to do just now is to show you the gifts that I got over the weekend, because I got a couple. So at my family's place we do we do Secret Santa, because there's a lot of us, so we buy presents for the kids, but we because there's not a lot of them, but for the adults, we just have one person that we draw, and that's the person we buy our present for. So the present that you saw me wrapping a couple of days ago was for my brother, and my sister had me, so she got me a couple of things, which I'm going to show you after I show you what I got yesterday, because that stuff is on the top. At my husband's family, everybody just gets presents for everybody because it's a very small family. So let me show you what I got first of all from my father-in-law, which is money. So I've got $100 to go spend on myself and buy something nice, and my husband's auntie bought me this little, it's on the label it's called a zipper puller, so it's just like a little clasp like you would use to close a necklace, and I guess you just put it onto your zipper, and it's in the shape of a little angel. I like the idea of it. It's a bit fun, so that's interesting. And she also got me some hand cream, which is very much her style. And then from my sister-in-law's family, I got a couple of things. The first thing is a lunch bag, which I think is really cute. I like the peach design on the gingham. Very, very cute. And it's one of those ones that's got two sections to it. So it's got a section at the top and also a section at the bottom. So lots of space and for keeping things separated. So I like that. And I don't have a lunch bag like this, though I do have some other lunch bags. So that's a fun little thing. And then inside was a candle with a K on it, and it smells really nice. It's a very nice smell. And then I also inside of it were these novelty dish sponges, which are an avocado and toast, which I think is quite fun. And that was what was inside, but also my niece made me a telescope out of a paper towel roll, which is very thoughtful. It has little hearts on it, so it's been decorated. It's one of a kind. And she also made me a little bracelet with my name on it. You can see that. Has it focused on me, or is it focused on... Hopefully you saw that. I don't know how I have to hold it sideways. So it's got my name on it, which is very cute. And she also made a Christmas, these are kind of like rubbery feeling beads. I guess it's kind of like a lanyard sort of thing, which is very sweet. So that's what I got from yesterday as gifts. And then the day before that, where my sister had me as for the present, she got me this game, which I've seen online and it looks quite interesting. And the idea of it is you have like you can only give 1 and 2 word clues. People are, that you've got like a big color spectrum and you're trying to describe the color, and then people have put their little token on the color they think you mean, and then they get various amounts of points or no points depending on how far away they are from the actual color that you had chosen. So it looks fun. So we'll definitely try that on the holiday, I'm sure. And then she also got me a few smaller items. One is this cute fairy bread hair clip, hair claw. And these are this company that makes these. I've got a couple of theirs. I've got one that's like an ice cream called a Bubble-O Bill that we have here in Australia. And I've also got one that is like a wriggly worm, and it's super fun. So this is from the same company, so I know they're really good quality. And she also got me this thing, which is called the Magic Flower of Indecision, and it's just like on a little keychain, and you turn this around and it says yeah, nah on all of the little petals. So if you just need to make a decision about something, like should I go to have Thai for dinner, the answer is yeah. I should. So there we go. And then the last little thing that I got is one of these, which is like a page holder opener. So you slip your thumb through that and it sort of just holds the pages of your book open, which is cool. Which I don't have one of those, so happy to have one now. So that's what I got for presents yesterday and the day before. Very nice little selection of things. So yeah, and now you have seen them. Good evening. We're closing out the day. My husband and I just went for a drive out to look at some Christmas lights out near Taronga Zoo. And there's a street there which is called, I think, Prince Alfred or Prince Albert Road. And it's one of those ones that has like almost every single house has lights on. So we went out to have a look at that, and I did take a few clips, so if they turned out okay, I'll put them after this clip, just to close out the video. But anyway, yeah, it was lovely. It made me feel really Christmassy, which is kind of, I think, the first thing that has. Anyway, I finished the puzzle with, I think, a pretty good substitute for the green pen that went missing this morning. So that's all done. Almost there, guys. And also finished the story today. This is a Sherlock Holmes story by Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, and it's all about, it all centres around a goose, a Christmas goose, and initially what's happened is one of the police commissioners who he deals with has come into possession of this goose and a hat, and he witnessed a man who was carrying the goose being accosted by some street thugs, and he went to go and assist, and then the man, as he approached, the man accidentally with his walking stick broke a shop window, and then he freaked out and ran off, leaving his hat and this goose behind, as did all the thugs. They all ran off as well. So now the police commissioner has come to Sherlock Holmes to like see if he could work out what's going on. Anyway, the man, so then that they're on the case to try and find out who this man was, and initially it didn't feel like a criminal case, but then they end up having to cook the goose because the goose is about to go bad, and the commissioner's wife, who's cooking the goose, discovers that inside the goose there is a very precious gem, the blue carbuncle, which has recently been stolen. So then it does become a criminal case, and they have to work out what's happened and how this gem came to be inside of a goose. So yeah, it was a rollicking story. I really enjoyed it. So that was a really good one to read today. Alright, our last thing to do is to try the tea, which was a turmeric gold by Pucker. So let's give it a go. Oh, that's nice. It's sort of warming in a gingery kind of way. Very nice. Alright everybody, thank you very much, and I will catch you again tomorrow. We're almost at the big day, but I'll see you then. Bye.